He is the most decorated Olympian of all time, and Michael Phelps closed out his incredible career in the pool in the only way he knows, with another gold medal. The early start time versus the Titans was supposed to be a dress rehearsal for the brutal afternoon heat that the Panthers will face in their 1 p.m. regular season game. In a top 5 matchup between two of the ACC's best teams, Heisman frontrunner Lamar Jackson faced his toughest challenge yet. The defense playing huge today. 3 sacks from Star Lotulelei of the team's 8, and Carson Palmer sacked a career-high 8 times. The Panthers just 1 shy of their single-game record. In your NBA draft column, you said that Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram are in tiers of their own when it comes to this draft. And, you know, on most of the mock drafts, Simmons is projected as the #1 pick. But why is that, and do you see the Sixers at all using that top pick on Ingram? Besides the actual stands where the game is taking place, this was actually the 2nd most popular spot here today. Well, it just went final, and it's not the result that the Tar Heels wanted. They lose in the national championship game after Villanova hits a shot with just seconds left. For NC State, the disappointing feeling following last season's 16-17 finish has all but evaporated into a cloud of motivation. The offense, I know, didn't score as many touchdowns as you guys would have wanted in the preseason, but looking at what you guys did in the preseason, how do you think you can perform against Denver? The rematch certainly lived up to its expectations, but for the Panthers, it wasn't the result they were hoping to open up their season with. We're in the final stages of things getting set up here in Charlotte for the 2016 ACC football kickoff. With a schedule Dave Dorn called the toughest in the league, the Wolfpack's preseason storylines here at Media Day focused on hopefully surprising a few critics along the way. The first NFL Sunday of the season provided plenty of nail-biting excitement, no Panthers action, so we start with the rest of the NFC South. Saints and Raiders had a crazy finish in this one. Drew Brees in top form to start. Check this out. Saints at their own 2, and Brees going deep to Brandon Cooks there down the left sideline. 98 yards for the score. That's the longest pass of Brees' 16-year career. But later in the 4th quarter here, Saints up 34-27. Oakland's Derek Carr goes over the middle to Seth Roberts, who spins his way in. Raiders decide to go for 2 here, and Carr again finds his target. This time it's Michael Crabtree. Oakland takes the 35-34 lead. Saints had one last chance with 5 seconds left here. Rookie kicker Will Lutz on to attempt a 61-yard field goal, but just hooks it left. Oakland a winner at the Superdome, 35-34. We know what's at stake here in college basketball's most famous rivalry game. Duke's won 10 of the last 13, but new season, new rules as the 5th-ranked Tar Heels looking to protect home court and get revenge on last year's pair of losses. Their blueprint to do so came inside the paint. 30 points there to start, and 18 of them from this guy, Bryce Johnson. He was ready in this one. Later on, Marcus Page speeding him for that up and under move. But Duke found an answer from its 6th man, and Luke Kennard goes left through the lane here for the bucket. Later, Kennard, the shot fake and the baseline jumper to give the Blue Devils the lead. He reeled off 7 straight points. And Grayson Allen paced the other side of their attack, twisting here for the floater to tie it. UNC got on the glass, though, out-rebounding the Blue Devils 24-15 in the first half. Carolina 2-on-1 in the break. Justin Jackson the finish. But a scary moment came at the under 8 mark. Matt Jones here landing awkwardly here on his left ankle, would stay down for a minute. Coach K would come out to help him. He wasn't able to put any weight on that ankle. And later on, he had to be helped off the court by his teammates. He has not returned in this one. Back on the floor, though, Johnson still working. He had a double-double in the first 20 minutes alone. Carolina led by 4 at the break, and they currently lead in the second half.
Michael Staples seemed like just another freshman student athlete, struggling to adjust to college's heightened competition.
At the beginning of the season, I was running a 29 in the 8K, which is okay, but I didn't think it would be like that, hard at first.
Staples was a star cross-country runner at Southview High School just months earlier. But a sudden change in his performance had nothing to do with mechanics or speed, but rather who he thought about when he ran.
My dad always told me to compete hard and, never give up, so that's why I dedicated my season to him.
Just a month before Michael started school at Lewisburg College, his father was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer.
We got the phone call, and my brother and I just hugged and cried, and my dad's our rock in our family, and it was emotional.
And it kind of just took a toll on me, and it's been hard for me.
I think everybody was, even my dad was worried about my brother because it's his freshman year in college. My dad didn't want this to affect him.
Through pain, though, often comes strength, and at that point, Michael's attitude towards winning became a fight for his dad.
He would always still tell me, he's like, you know, I don't want you to quit. No matter what happens, you're not going to quit. And that's how I want to do. I want to finish for him.
With his dad on his mind, Michael's perseverance paid off at just the right time. With a spot at Nationals on the line, the freshman turned out a personal best in the 8K with a time of 24 minutes and 36 seconds at regionals.
When I finished the race, I mean, I said it, I was like, I did this for you, Dad.
You know, my dad knew that, not that this wasn't affecting him, but that maybe this was inspiring him. It was allowing my brother to be even faster, to push even harder than he ever did, because he knew he was doing it for my dad.
On November 6th, just 8 days before Nationals, Michael's father passed away. And as the family and community continue to grieve, Michael wants to honor the most important man in his life by doing what he does best.
Running's not just running. For me, it's my thrive. To me, it's like me talking to my dad. I just want to make my dad happy and show him that, you know, hey, Dad, I made it.
In Parkton and Ngozi, Ekeledo, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.